somebody packed the car with $500,000 in heroin and then lost it? How does that happen? You don't just forget where you parked your drug car.
Yeah, you might if you're high on the drugs that you're transporting. Okay, here we go. Previous owner of your car is Jake Butler. Multiple arrests for drugs and violence. Let's take a look at his mugshot.
What?
What? The what?
Just as Nyla drove her newly bought used car into the police station and was showing it off to Tim and Lucy, a police dog suddenly came up behind them and started barking furiously at the trunk. Tim immediately sensed something was wrong. He opened the trunk and found it was full of drugs. Even Nyla was shocked. She had no idea how those drugs ended up in her car. They immediately launched an investigation and found that the car's previous owner was Dim. When they pulled up his photo, they were all stunned by what they saw. Even Nyla beside them couldn't believe it. When Tim walked over, he noticed everyone was staring at him. They immediately went to arrest Dim. When he saw the police car, he tried to run away, but Tim and Lucy appeared right behind him. When Dim saw Tim's face, he asked in confusion why they looked exactly the same. They didn't waste any words and took him straight to the police station. Once they got back to the station, one of their colleagues wondered if Dim could be Tim's half-bay brother. Tim said definitely not. Him was born in Florida and is a year older than him. Lucy couldn't hold it in any longer and burst out laughing.
It's Tim and Dim.
Just as they went in to interrogate him, Dim said looking at Tim was like looking in a mirror. When he saw Lucy, he thought she looked familiar, and asked if they had met before. Lucy clearly told him they hadn't. Lucy was still confused, but she wouldn't be for much longer. Tim immediately questioned him about why there were drugs in his car. Dim claimed they weren't his, but as he continued to make excuses, they found Dim's fingerprints all over the bags. He knew he couldn't hide it anymore, and had to confess. During his confession, they uncovered a much larger drug trafficking case. After the interrogation, when they walked out, Lucy suggested that Tim go undercover as Dim. Tim was extremely unwilling, but their sergeant approved the plan. Tim had no choice but to accept. Lucy was still teasing Tim about having to look greasy.
Okay, so we gotta dirty you up, and then we have to slick back your hair because you know that guy was like kind of greasy.
You are enjoying this way too much.
To make Tim look more convincing, they brought in Dim's girlfriend to learn some small details about him. When she arrived, she shocked everyone once again. They quickly called Lucy over. Lucy was confused why they needed her, until her colleague told her to look ahead.
Hello?
The undercover mission that was meant for one person just became a two-person job.